Welcome to MLS Daily. Your Major League Soccer recap starts now. No Major League Soccer action today, but plenty worth talking about. Talking tactics and bosses, picking up across the media, MLS-worst Philadelphia Union fire coach Bradley Carnell as part of front office shakeup. Philadelphia, AP, the last place Philadelphia Union, fired coach Bradley Carnell on Wednesday as part of a front office overhaul that included naming John Scheer as sporting director. Ryan Richter, the head coach of the club's developmental team, Philadelphia Union 2, was named Carnell's replacement on an interim basis. The move came less than a year after Carnell led the Union to the best record in the MLS in his first season as head coach. Philadelphia was the top seed in the playoffs before B. Match News, American Soccer, now reports MLS Thoughts, Caps future in limbo, Youth report, Arfsten surges and more. ASN's Brian Ciaretta is here with his latest thoughts around the MLS, including his weekly youth report on U.S. youth internationals. According to American Soccer Now, MLS Youth report, Hall, Miller, and Tsakiris enjoy big performances amid strong season for young Yanks. ASN's Brian Ciaretta breaks down the midweek for young Americans in MLS, with Julian Hall and Peyton Miller scoring big goals and Nico Tsakiris leading a San Jose turnaround. Crocker departs U.S. soccer, Yanks struggle in Europe, youth shines in MLS, American Soccer Now reports. ASN's Brian Ciaretta is here to break down the top stories in U.S. soccer, MLS, and Americans abroad. MLS, young players shining, Berhalter surging to free agency, Luna responds. ASN's Brian Ciaretta writes about the top stories in MLS, including the breakout of several young American players, including Xavier Gozo, Julian Hall, and Nico Tsakiris. MLS Youth is served with RBNY and RSL, Montreal is awful, USMNT update, and more. ASN's Brian Ciaretta is here to offer up his thoughts on the week in MLS. New stadium needed to keep Whitecaps in Vancouver, MLS Commissioner Don Garber says. Seattle, AP, MLS Commissioner Don Garber said, before the United States beat Australia at the World Cup on Friday, that the Vancouver Whitecaps need to have a new stadium deal in order to keep the club in Vancouver. We're committed to keeping the team here if we have a viable stadium project, Garber said, which we don't have now. Financial hurdles have hit the club despite its success on the pitch. BC Place, the Whitecaps' home since 2011, is government-owned and operated by BC Pavilion Corp. According to Yahoo Sports MLS, suspended Union executive has reportedly failed to complete MLS training. The Philadelphia Union have had a woeful start to the season on the field. Photograph, Isaiah Vasquez, Shawshers Getty Images. Despite being eligible for reinstatement, former Philadelphia Union sporting director Ernst Tanner has not resumed duties with the club, multiple sources with knowledge of the situation said this week, in part because he has yet to complete his league-ordered restorative practices training. Tanner was suspended through 1st June by Major League Soccer after a league-ordered investigation. According to Yahoo Sports, MLS, Red Bulls Ronald Donkor signs extension with MLS club. Midfielder Ronald Donkor signed a 3.5-year contract extension with Red Bull New York, keeping the 21-year-old in Harrison Inge through the 2029-30 MLS season. The burgeoning Red Bulls midfielder had been in the final year of his original contract, which he signed with the club back in 2023, and his new deal includes an option for the 2030-31 season. Ronnie has developed into a really important member of our club, and we are very excited to keep him with the club for the According to U.S. soccer players, MLS Week 13, road win for Chicago, San Diego scores 5 goals. Midweek MLS for Week 13 of the 2026 Major League Soccer season, starting with Montreal drawing 2-2 at home with Portland. Daniel Rios put Montreal up in the 11th, with Kevin Kelsey equalizing for the Timbers in the 21st. Montreal retook the lead from a Wickelman-Carmona goal in the 45th. Cole Bassett leveled the In transfer news, according to World Soccer Talk, Casemiro to join elite group of 27 players who have played alongside both Messi and Ronaldo amid Inter Miami move. Casemiro appears set to begin a new chapter of his career after agreeing to join Inter Miami, a move that would see the experienced Brazilian midfielder continue playing at the highest level alongside Lionel Messi after years of sharing the pitch with Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro appears set to begin a new chapter of his career after agreeing to join Inter Miami, a move that would see the experienced Brazilian midfielder continue playing at the highest level alongside Lionel Messi after years of, according to the mainland, how Orlando City's players fared in Transfermarkt's latest market valuations. The World Cup is finally here and in full swing, and the soccer on the field has been thoroughly enjoyable through its first week. The home North American teams are off to a good start, with dominating wins by Mexico and the United States, a draw from Canada, and good showings from Haiti and Curacao, even though both teams lost. Panama had not played as of this article's completion. Curaçao's goal against Germany was one of the moments of the tournament so far, even in. Let us check the MLS standings, Eastern and Western Conference. That is MLS Daily. Follow for tomorrow's update.